Good morning, folks out there. What's Gucci? On this snowy Thursday morning, out here in Rhode Island, my second home. You know what I mean? I love it. If you ever get a chance to visit the smallest state in the United States, come through. You enjoy yourself. It's real cold up here right now. It's snowing. But you gotta have that blood. You know what I mean? For all four seasons. You know what I mean? Thug it out. But anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel, LastKingOfShirts Lks. Check me out on Facebook. I ain't on no other social media as of yet. You know what I mean? Shout out to the nigga using my name on Instagram. I don't know, I ain't got like crazy followers and all that, but I see you, boy. Anyway, if you haven't checked out my lectorials, you need to. They fire, a lot of flame in them. You know what I mean? A lot of, some in there for the meat lovers and some in there for the vegetarian lovers. You gonna eat. You know what I mean? So check them joints out. Today we on Lectorial 11A. And the topic is, is it okay for a man to cheat? I'm gonna try to get into this and keep it under 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Because this topic is talked about heavily since the Western times. Because this is a new type thing. Let's just check out the words like okay and cheat. Okay. Like, okay. What is it? Are we dealing with the word okay meaning right or wrong? Because if we dealing with right or wrong, now we gotta look at the word cheat. And obviously people hear the word cheat, obviously they're gonna think something negative. But the key point is that we gotta realize that we living in Western times. Everything is time and place, person, place, thing. Nouns, verbs, and actions. We learn these things when we little, and then we tend to forget as we get older. Everything has a dynamic to it, a math, a science to it, so to speak. But then everybody try to get out of that, but we can't. That's our whole body's made up out of that and all that. But is it okay for a man to cheat? I'm going to say it like this. First, we're going to deal with okay, right or wrong. We just going to get to the meat of it. Okay, and cheat. If you're not married, meaning paperwork, baby, that is one of the original ways of having a marriage, is impregnating a woman. To be honest with you, you're not really cheating because you got a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. I mean, at all times, it's another topic. A female should be respecting her temple. That's up to her. You know what I mean? But no one is really committed. And that is saying anybody's cheating. Once again, that's another man-made American new thing. You know what I mean? How's that cheating? You know what I mean? There's no paperwork. There's no baby. You know what I'm saying? So let's start there too. If you just playing house, if you want to call it that way, really nobody's cheating. Nobody, y'all got a baby together, y'all got no paperwork, or both. You know what I'm saying? So who's really cheating? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's one. Two, actual marriage or paperwork or actually having a baby for someone, because to be honest with you, that's a whole other topic too. You're married to that person. Unfortunately, just like I would say if it was for paperwork with some people when they stuck, and they like, damn, I'm stuck with this bro. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Once you put your rod in a woman and put your life in her, you know what I mean? Through the Heavenly Father. That's a marriage, it's a covenant. In the original ways, which people need to understand and never done away with. Originally, the Father don't make mistakes. It's fine for you to have more than one of anything. I'm talking to Israel especially. I'm saying we at a very low state. I mean, the world itself is at a low state. If you look at a lot of the ruins from back in the days, they look like, because they're ruins. They look, but if you got a keen eye and try to imagine it before it was ruined, before it was destroyed, they had some flavor. They had some immaculate taste. You know what I mean? These were some great kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? But they ruins now. Okay? But back then, Like Israelites, I mean, having one of something, you basically a peasant. Basically, you're basically a peasant. One of anything, you're basically a peasant. You know, you go to the scripture, you can see that we was given riches. Part of them riches was women, not one. Now nobody's saying at that time, even if you was a man that probably didn't want, it may be in your spirit, you know, I just want one. There's nothing wrong with that as well. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you can't say there's anything wrong with what I just said, because it can be found and all that. But I want to say, when I'm on 535, I'm shooting through them, you have to catch it. Okay. Now, the times, going back to what I said before with nouns and all that. I'm going to jump around, but I'm still in the park. You just got to catch it. Times we living in now and all that, you know, Eastern time. I mean, we're on Western time. You know, we 2018, the world has changed. We've been on a Western time. You know what I mean? So you can't, have a commitment with somebody, or when I say commitment, I mean marriage through a baby or through paperwork, and basically be out there cheating, because that would be considered cheating now, because we are in a different time under somebody else's, rules and all that. So that's how you would be looked at, and that's basically what it is. Is it okay? I'm gonna say no, because it's just gonna bring you a lot of hardship. Because once again, we not in those times. We poor. You know what I mean? We have no power, none of that. We poor. Like I said, when you rich and all that, you could have anything you want. And also, a lot of times that's on Eastern time, an Eastern way of thinking. Even though they still doing a lot of wicked shit, they try to keep some kind of tradition or whatever in the Easterns, but they wicked as hell. Regardless, that's a whole nother story. I hate when people say, and I'm gonna get more to it now. When I say bring up a topic like this, women think that somehow in their mind they put in like already, since I brought up the topic, like I'm trying to somehow say, men, because I am a bachelor lion, I live a bachelor life. You don't know that by now. That it's okay if we just go out there being with mad chicks and all that. And my point is, yeah, it is okay if you're not in a relationship. That's number one. And if you are in a relationship, meaning, also you don't have a baby with that person, I ain't married. I'm the type, I've grown so much. To be honest with you, I don't really have no dedication or honor to you, because like once again, I have no kid, I got no paperwork. But I could be with one person. Now, that's something I had to learn on my own. And I did that years ago. I was still with my triplet baby mother on that, but I learned that. You know what I'm saying? I could easily, you know what I mean, just do it on my own and all that. So without, I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, it's easy. I had to find that out. You know what I'm saying? Running around and all that, that's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? But if you got one joint, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that that person is holding it down with you. You know what I mean? It's cool. See, I'm cool with that. I had to figure that out on my own. Now, if I was living in a different time, and I wasn't a slave like I am now, at least I'm not a slave mentally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a slave mentally. Saying, and I'm not a slave, and I try not to be a slave as much as I can in a lot of other ways. But at the end of the day, I'm still am. And with that spirit, I even get my own people against me and all that. But that's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? But when the time comes back, I'm on the right side and all that. I know the women be in their right mind, so I won't be considered cheating and all that. Yeah, I have more than one. Because if the mindset would be different. I won't be a peasant. You know what I'm saying? My obviously I'm in a whole nother world, beautiful world. Their thought process ain't gonna be like it is now. It ain't gonna be a Western thought process, even though a lot of them prefer this process. But if you really look at it, it doesn't work. If you really look at it, it doesn't work. I mean, divorce, it's just disgusting. It don't even work. Everybody's fronting. But now, like, once again, can it be done? Yeah, but you gotta be sincere people, and that's a whole nother thing. So so we run up one time. Is it okay for a man to cheat? If you are married, have a baby by way of paper, by way of child, whatever, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say if you have none of those things, I'm gonna say, even if you did go off and do something, no way, that's really not cheating. But at the same time, I think as we get older, just by your word being bond, that's cool too. So, and I've learned I could do that with that. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's hard to say it's not okay because I'm not really sure if that's cheating. But without question, in these times, if you got a baby with someone and you with that person, or you got paperwork or both, and you can't thug it out or whatever, and you go put your penis somewhere else, yeah, that's cheating and you're wrong. You need to repent. Work it out, separate and get back together, or whatever. Remember, this song is running up kind of high. I think I hit the points if you just listen to them. At the end of the day, for these stupid chicks that always want to just look for something to argue with, just listen to the whole thing before you say any stupid shit. Alright, man. Subscribe to my page. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shot, Bugs, Gigi, all that is real. One.